What are the 9 bottles of bourbons and whiskeys that I will be drinking this winter? Let's find out. What is going on, everybody? Nathan here with the Everyday Drinker, bringing you guys a brand new video. Today, I'm going to go over the 9 bottles of bourbons and whiskeys that I think will be perfect for this winter of 2023 going into 2024. Before we get into the bottles, though, let me know down in the comments below what bottles of bourbons and whiskeys you will be enjoying this winter. Also, if you're brand new, smash that subscribe button. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. And if you enjoy the content, leave a like. Let's put a challenge out there for 200 likes again. You guys crushed the last one. Let's do 200 likes again for today's video. But without further ado, let's get into the bottles. So, I don't know about you, but I think for the winter time, I need something proofy. The reason for that is you're outside, right? You're chilly, right? It's cold. I mean, here in New Jersey in the wintertime, we get snow, and we get down to 0 degrees, and when I come inside, I want something that's going to warm me right up. And a fire's not going to do that because, unfortunately, I can't have a fire here, but I can have a fire inside my mouth, and we've got some proofy bottles of bourbons. So, here we are, bottle number 1. Bottle number 1 is going to go to one of the cheaper bottles of today's list, and that's going to go to Benchmark Full Proof. Now, this is going to be your cheap bottle. For most of us, this is going to come in around like $26, $27, coming in at 125 proof. Now, that's some proofy stuff for some cheap bottle of bourbon, and you just can't go wrong with it. I hated this bottle in the very beginning, but it grew up on me a little bit. I mean, as you can see, I'm going to need a new bottle here very soon. And coming out of Buffalo Trace, Benchmark Full Proof, really, really good stuff. It's their Mash Bill 1, so if you're looking for something that's high proof, they're just a regular Mash Bill 1 Buffalo Trace offering. That's probably the best bet for you if you can find it in your area. Bottle number 2. Bottle number 2 is going to go to one that I always recommend. You guys can go back into probably a third of the videos that I've uploaded onto this channel, and you will see a recommendation for Old Grandad 114 in that video. Like I said, we're going high proof. We're also not spending a lot of money here. It's coming in $26 to $30 max for this bottle right here, and 114 proof, high rye bourbon. So you're getting that spice, you're getting that warmth with the proof, but you're also getting a really, really delicious pour. If you want to come inside, have a cocktail or something, this is definitely the proofy bourbon that I would go for to make a cocktail, or just, hey, drink right out of the bottle. It's got that great cork pop. You can't go wrong with Old Grandad 114. Bottle number 3. Bottle number 3 is going to be a newer bottle in the collection. This was sent to us by Redwood Empire themselves. This is the Pipe Dream. This is their bourbon whiskey coming in at 100 and where is it at? I'm blind as a bat. 116.8 proof. Now that's a proofy Pipe Dream coming out of Redwood Empire. I love their Lost Monarch. Really, really good boo rye. Crack this bottle open. We'll be doing a review here for you guys shortly. Don't worry, we will be doing a review of this bottle. But the Pipe Dream is so good. It's so sweet. It's so vanilla. It's so birthday cake forward that it's a younger bourbon, but it's packed full of that sweet flavor that I absolutely love. And if you're looking for something that's not going to be too rye forward spicy in your face, and you're still looking for that proof but a delicious pour that's going to warm you up, this is definitely a really, really good option for you if you can find it in your area. Bottle number 4. Bottle number 4 is going to go to Russels Reserves Private Selects. Now, I just did a video on best gifts for people for Christmas and holiday season. This is definitely one of them. Coming in at 110 proof, Private Selects. This one specifically is a 10-year-old Private Select coming out of Camp Nelson. Very comparable to Russell's 13. I will tell you that right now. Very, very, very comparable to it. The flavors aren't quite there yet, but I bet you if you gave this bottle another 3 years, it would 100% be there. But nonetheless, a $70 bottle in most areas. This is 100% a really good go-to. It's going to give you that cherry bomb. It's going to give you a little bit of that spice, but it's really, really packed full of those flavors at 110 proof. Can't go wrong with the Russels Reserve Private Selects. Bottle number 5. Now, I've got a couple of bottles on this list that I am personally not the biggest fans of, but I know a lot of you are, so I am trying to appease a lot of you because you don't agree with me on disliking these bottles. But the first one is going to go to Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Proof. Mine specifically is coming in at 131.9 proof, one of my proofiest bottles on the shelf at the moment. But I just can't get with the flavor profile, but I can appreciate what it is. And that's why I'm putting it here. I can appreciate what this is for a lot of you. I just don't like the flavor profile that's coming through on this. I've had one sample that I have enjoyed. Don't remember where that came from, but I've had a couple of other samples that are just as much like this bottle here that I was not the biggest fan of. So for that fact, I'm not the biggest fan of the Jack Daniel's barrel strength single barrel profile. But I know a lot of you are, so that is why this bottle is on this list. It's a proofy bottle. It's a very cost-efficient proofy bottle, coming in like 55 to 70 bucks, depending on where you're getting it. And for that fact, I had to put it on this list. Bottle number 6. Now, I remember for the fall bourbons, we put Widow Jane Decadence on that list, coming in at like 90.8 proof or whatever it is. For wintertime, we need something a little bit more higher proof, right? And I love this RD1 maple cask finished bottle, coming in at 99.9 proof, almost 100 proof, giving you the extra proof love that we all want. And this right here is a bottle that I enjoy so much, pouring it just over a large ice ball. So darn delicious. It holds that flavor for so long, and it's almost like you're just having an old-fashioned just from the bottle of bourbon itself. It's sweet, it's delicious, it gives you everything you want in a really sweet dessert bourbon, but it's also giving you that proof, and that is why the RD1 Maple Cask Finished is on this list. Bottle number 7. Bottle number 7 is going to go to the other bottle of bourbon that I personally don't really enjoy as much. And that's going to go to the Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend. I know a lot of you enjoy this bottle. I know a lot of you can't find this bottle. I was lucky enough to just get this bottle. But nonetheless, I can appreciate what this bottle is. Nancy Fraley is an amazing blender. She does some really good stuff. A lot of people enjoy everything that she puts out. I just don't like all of those finishes going into one specific bottle. I'm not the biggest like wine finished lover for that fact. Cognac I'm not the biggest fan of. Armagnac not so much, a little bit more than cognac, but nonetheless I can appreciate this bottle for what it is, and I know a lot of you really enjoy this bottle. I mean, I know the Minor Bros are all for this bottle. It is their favorite bottle pretty much. It is their cup of tea. It is their wheelhouse, and it is just like that for a lot of you. For me, not so much. But for the fact that this bottle, for what it is, had to put it on here. It's going to be a really good bottle for the winter time with the proof. It's coming in like 115 proof, and you know, you can sit by the fire in your place, whatever you want to do, and enjoy this with a cigar. And this is a killer bottle for a lot of people. Bottle number 8. Now, my counter to the Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend is one of my favorites, and it's one that I have a couple of bottles of now, and that's going to be the Stag Junior, or just known as Stag now. Really good bottle, coming in proofier than the Cigar Blend. These are bottled at like that 126 to 132, so it's going to be proofier. They're not as aged as the Cigar Blend, but they are decently aged. You're getting 8-year-old bourbon in these bottles for the most part, and it's not finished, and I really enjoy the flavor profile that these Stag Juniors have for the winter time. It's a really good pour. I will most likely be pouring most of this. This is going to be my go-to, like just like give it a nice little pour in a Glencairn, like a half ounce, and get myself warmed up. This is probably going to be my go-to this winter time. But finally, we have bottle number 9, and just like in the fall bottles, I had to put a rye on this list. So without further ado, let's bring out bottle number 9. Bottle number 9 is going to go to Old Overholt 114. Holy cow, I can tell you right now, this is one of my favorite ryes. I need a new bottle of this. I don't know if you can see it on camera or not, but I am down to here on this bottle, and it is so darn delicious. Just like the old Grandad 114, this bottle right here can do absolutely anything you want it to do as a rye. You can drink it neat, you can drink it on the rocks, you can make it in a cocktail. I might go as far to say that it's better than the old Grandad 114, but I don't want to get a lot of people stirred up in the comments down below. But nonetheless, the old Overholt 114, goodness gracious, old Grandad, old Overholt, you get your tongue tied so much with these two bottles, but so good. If you're looking for a proofy rye that's not going to break the bank, this is 100% the rye for you. So there you guys have it. Those are the 9 bottles of bourbons and a whiskey, a rye whiskey, that I personally would recommend to enjoy this winter. It's going to be a cold one most likely. We're going to get some snow up here in the Northeast. So get your bottles of bourbons that are proofy. Get your bottles that are going to make you warm. Sit by the fire. When you come back inside, get yourself a nice glass of bourbon and enjoy it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, but until next time, this has been Nathan with the Everyday Drinker. Cheers.